Welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast, the show brought to you commercial-free.
But a massive shout out to our amazing patrons on the Patreon.
Thanks to your unwavering support, we're able to do unfiltered, unbiased opinions. All things cigars, personalities in the cigar world.
Your backing makes it possible for us to keep it real for
Our listeners. Cheers to you.
If you would like to become a Patreon member, go to www.patreon.com and search the Cigar Hustler Podcast. That one up.
Okay, this Friday, February 28th, we are releasing Postania San Andreas at Cigar Hustler. It's an in-store only event. It's not available online yet. But if you are in the area or want to be in the area, come and hang out with us, Deltona, Florida, Cigar Hustler, from 6 to 11 for the release of Postania San Andreas in our own store.
Oh. 829 Deltona Boulevard. You didn't give the address.
829 Deltona Boulevard.
Deltona, Florida, 32725.
Deltona, Florida, 32725.
It's a nice coffee cup.
Or email Greg, Gregg, at iwanttocomeseeyou.com.
Welcome to the Cigar Hustlers Podcast, episode 376, where cigars, industry talk, and unfiltered opinions collide. Sit back with your co-hosts Mike Stepankevich and Mike Palmer as they bring you this week's trending stories and cigar news. And me, I'm Boots the Engineer. Make sure these two don't burn the place down. Grab a cigar, sit back, and let's get into it.
That's it? Cigar Hustlers Podcast?
Now we're going. This is new.
All right, so as you can see, there's been an atmosphere change.
We are in the private lounge today.
Yeah, trying to mix things up a little bit. But go ahead, Mr. Palmer.
Well, first, let's show these.
Okay.
These were gifted to me at the Island Gym event last week. They were made by Bad Monkey. His name is Greg.
Oh.
They are... I have
What
your
is this
microphone.
contraption?
These are more manly cigar poker things.
Holders?
Holders.
Where you hold the end of it?
And he made them for the podcast, so mine is a microphone. Michael's is also a microphone.
Oh.
And then on the top, he has the crown because he is the king. And my little skull guy, I don't know, you probably can't see it on the camera. He has headphones on, so we would like to thank Greg for these. It was very nice of him.
I got to tell you, man, there is a ton of detail on this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
I don't know, but not really a huge fan of somebody giving me a sharp object with you in striking distance.
Yeah, well, a little further apart over here in this room.
Because, I don't know, man.
He's a retired state trooper, and he makes these as a hobby.
Right?
But he does have I just lost the card. I dropped the card. It was Bad Monkey. If you look up Bad Monkey on the web or on Facebook.
On the web?
On the internet, on the internets.
On the interwebs?
On the interwebs. I don't know if he sells them or not, but he does have them there because his wife told him he had too many.
So there you go.
They're very cool.
All right. Thank you so much, Greg.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate that, bro. What are we doing for Patreon?
We are... Hold yours up. Yours already doesn't have the solo.
We are doing the Oliveros. Can you see that, Bootsy?
A little bit. It's blind. It's glared on it. Yep, there you go.
The Oliveros Gran Retorno number 2.
These should be amazing.
Can't wait.
Look at the cello on these things. It's practically brown.
Goodness.
They've been sitting for a long time.
Sure, they will be delicious.
Oh, okay. All right.
Put mine there. All right, in trending news. Beloved Roberta Flack passed away this week, the singer of Killing Me Softly. Is this before your age? Do you know who she is?
I don't know. I thought you were just going to review what we're talking about first.
I am, but I'm just a little...
No, I have
preview
no
thing.
idea who that is.
All right, Starbucks is trending with simpler, easier to make drinks. No more extensive, fancy name drinks.
Okay.
Washington Commanders has released a defensive tackle.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
A WNBA star has decided that she wants somebody else over Drake.
Ooh.
And the DOGE, I put Dodge. The DOGE may be paying all of us $5,000 from the hidden government treasures. But don't spend the money yet.
Oh, okay. Let's get into that.
Well, in cigar news
Tell me.
previews. Raul Reyner is starting his own brand, world's most complicated initial offering. Davidoff elects a new Cigar King. Gurkha is getting fat.
Oh.
Garo celebrates with a new cigar, maybe shipping, they're not sure. The new Davidoff King makes a new castle bigger.
Okay.
Kentucky may get more cigar lounges. And then finally, a new consultant shows you how to sell cigars, Michael.
Thank God.
You've been doing it wrong all these years.
I believe it. I believe
And
it.
he's highly qualified.
Oh, I can't wait.
Highly qualified.
Okay. We also have on Patreon, a new member has entered the portal.
Oh.
Yes. Actually, 2.
2?
I'm not sure if you're aware of the other one.
Okay. All right.
One just happened yesterday.
Oh, I didn't hear about that one yet.
Oh, yeah. I actually heard about it last Thursday, but it was released, press release yesterday.
It's very interesting to see the shakeup in Q1. And we got another month left of this, so
There's more.
there could be more to come.
There'll be more to come. All right, today's world news. Roberta Flack, Grammy-winning "Killing Me Softly" singer with an intimate style. Oh, she sings with an intimate style. Died at 88. Roberta Flack, the Grammy-winning singer and pianist whose intimate vocal and musical styles made her one of the top recording artists of the 70s. When were you born again?
84.
An influential performer long after died Monday. She was 88 years old. She died at home, surrounded by her family. Publicist Elaine Stuck said in a statement, Flack announced in 2022 she had ALS, commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease, and could no longer sing. Little known before her early 30s, Flack became an overnight star after Clint Eastwood used "The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face" as a soundtrack of one of cinema's more memorable and explicit love scenes between the actor and, you know who it was? You probably have no idea.
Clint Eastwood?
No, the actress that did the love scene with. Very explicit for the times.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
I don't think he would have been born at the time either.
Who's that?
Donna Mills. It is 1971 film Play Misty for Me, the hushed hymn-like ballad with Flack's graceful soprano afloat on a bed of soft strings and piano topped the Billboard Pop Chart in 1972 and received a Grammy for Record of the Year.
Oh, very interesting stuff.
We will miss Roberta.
Well, I know the song, Killing Me Softly.
Killing Me Softly with
Yeah.
his song. Killing Me Softly. That's all we can sing when we get in trouble.
Yeah, the Fugees redid it.
Oh, did they?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they have not released a statement.
The Fugees did not release a statement yet?
No. No, you think they would. They used their song.
So, but that song wasn't the hit that...
That hers was?
No, but Killing Me Softly came later. What's he doing? What's wrong?
No, it's in. To see the green light? That's just the sleeve. He's thinking he's had technical problems.
Well, at
over
least-
there.
that's
He's
good.
holding things up going,
Help me.
help me from over there.
Yeah, I got to tell you, though, I really don't like not having headphones. It's very
Yeah?
awkward. Yeah.
It's a
I
little
kind of
weird.
like it. I didn't think it would look good in here.
Oh, yeah, we should totally do it still. Just saying. You did a good job.
All right, Starbucks.
That's all you got for the
That was
lady?
Roberta. That was Roberta. Yeah, that was the news. She had ALS. She
Are you-
died. She's 88, and that was the way it goes.
Are you going to miss her?
I am a fan of that song.
Yeah.
I never saw her live.
You never saw her live?
No, I was born in '67, so when the song came out, I was 3. I was doing other things at the time.
Got it. You
But I am
hadn't-
familiar with the song.
You hadn't found your PP yet?
No, at 3, I'm sure I knew where it was.
Found your PP at 3?
I'm sure it was, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
I was very quick potty trained.
Oh, you're a fast potty trainer?
Yes.
That's good news.
Well, when you have older sibling, you're like, oh, this is what you do.
This is how you pee.
This is how you pay. You're paying the thing over there.
Being a thing.
Paying the thing.
Okay.
And then we go to Starbucks?
Sure.
Starbucks is overhauling its menu. If your favorite drink is among the 13 to get 86th. I checked, Michael. You're safe. There is no cold
Nitro cold brew.
foam, nitro, whatever, yada, yada. You like
Nitro
to
cold brew?
Yeah. That's fine. They're still doing that.
Yeah, you can't access. It's the simplest, basic.
It's very simple. That's the problem. All their drinks are a little complicated, and it takes a long time to be made, I guess.
Right?
So the Starbucks drink menu is getting an overhaul next week. The coffee chain will remove some of its less popular hot, cold, and blended drinks starting March 4th in an effort to speed up service and lighten the load of baristas. It's very complicated.
Okay. Is that it?
Is there a list?
No, there's a list. I have more to talk
Oh.
about. This is where we discuss.
Oh, I was waiting for you to go through the whole thing, and then I could discuss things.
Big orders with complicated modifications have made it difficult for baristas to keep up, leading to dissatisfied customers and a decline in company sales, Bloomberg reported. As part of our plan to get back to Starbucks, we're simplifying our menu to focus on fewer, more popular items, executed with excellence, Starbucks told Today.com. This will make way for innovation, help reduce wait times, improve quality and consistency, and align with our core identity as a coffee company. The decision is part of Chief Executive Officer Brian Nicole overhaul goal to streamline the company's operation. In a letter to employees Monday, Nicole announced there will be layoffs They don't need the complicated people anymore.
Right.
For 1,100 global corporate employees, the layoffs won't impact store baristas. Our intent is to operate more efficiently, increase accountability, reduce complexity, and drive better integration, Nicole said in the letter. Which 13 drinks are getting cut from the menu? We have the list.
Oh, boy.
These are drinks being 86, along with the alternative suggested. I cut the alternative out, but the iced matcha lemonade.
Okay.
Espresso frappuccino. What?
There's one that's like complete bullshit that Boots likes. It's just like a
The apple thing is still there too.
Thank God.
The heated apple juice is still there.
He just gets hot apple juice.
Thank God.
This is my coffee.
It's pretty funny whenever we were on the road and we're running around with him like, okay, who wants coffee? Like, who needs coffee?
Right.
First of all, and it's like all of us except for Dum Dum.
It needs his apple juice.
And he's like, yeah, I just want my warm apple juice.
Can I get my heated apple juice?
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah. I guess that's, you know what, dude, good for you. I don't, like, I'm trying to drink less of it.
Oh, not me. I'm bulking up.
Yeah, you need to.
Caffeine bulking season.
Life of the road warrior, buddy.
The iced matcha lemonade, espresso frappuccino, and cafe vanilla frappuccino. The white chocolate mocha frappuccino is gone. The Java chip frappuccino is gone. What is a frappuccino exactly? Anybody know?
It's like the frozen.
Is that the frozen part?
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of frozen things that are going.
We're eliminating the blender.
The blender. Java chip. Where is that one?
Their ice cream machine's broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like McDonald's. The Kai Cream Frappuccino Caramel Ribbon Crunch.
Okay.
Cream Frappuccino. It's got a long-ass name. Double Chocolatey Chip Cream Frappuccino. Chocolate Cookie Crumble Cream Frappuccino. And White Chocolate Cream Frappuccino. So anything Frappuccino, anything with cookies.
Okay.
White hot chocolate. Only the black hot chocolate.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
You don't like the white?
No, I like the black.
Is that the red or the white?
Royal English Breakfast Latte.
Okay.
Never had that, but it sounds good.
It's gone now.
Well, I'm never going to have it.
Honey Almond Milk Flat White is gone.
Damn.
I don't think I've ever ordered any of those.
That's for those healthy drinkers.
Those are like the Frappuccino is like the milkshake coffee things.
Yeah.
I got you. They're trying to streamline the customers also.
I don't want the sugar. I
Well,
want the
here's
honey.
here's what's kind of happened with Starbucks. The last CEO, he went on an interview. He talked about after 6 o'clock, you cannot get in touch with me. I'm done. I'm spending family time. It's over.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and sales kind of plummeted, right? Because how that guy operated is how everybody else operates. Like, well, he's done. I'm done, right? I don't know in what world. Like, if you contact me anytime past 6 o'clock, we have. If it needs correspondence, it gets correspondence, right?
Sure.
And employees are approving orders 24/7. You know, if they're there or whatever, right? And we're constantly doing that,
Right.
So if I have the mentality of, hey, I'm not
Yeah. No Saturdays, no Sundays.
Hey.
6 o'clock. I'm done.
right, it's over.
I walk out that door and I said I'm finished.
Sales would plummet. Like, things wouldn't be done. Work would get piled up on people, and eventually those are your hard workers. They eventually say, hey, screw this. I'm not doing this anymore.
Right.
And you just kind of, right. So that guy, he torpedoed Starbucks.
Oh.
Right. Now, the guy that came in, I think that's the Chipotle guy, Brian Nicole.
Oh,
He's
is it?
great.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what he's doing is he's just trying to streamline things and make it more
Right. Trying
efficient,
to make it more efficient.
which makes sense.
He's also pledged to improve the customer experience by getting back to the company's coffeehouse roots and making stores feel cozier with handwritten notes on cups and ceramic mugs for to-stay orders.
Oh.
If he could get them to clean, that'd be good too. They're usually, by the end of the day, they're usually pretty rough looking.
Yeah. Well, you know, they went hard on the paint when it came to like no smoking or anything outside or anything like that.
Right.
You know, I think that's a mistake. There should be a Starbucks cigar lounge.
You can't smoke outside of a Starbucks?
No, you cannot.
Really?
Not generally speaking, no. I guess it depends on who's working if they tell you to put it out or not.
Well, that's one of the rules. I mean, you know, I can't imagine some teeny bopper teen coming up and say, sir,
Make it a frappuccino. It comes outside.
yeah, he can't be bothered anyways.
No.
Whatever, dude.
Well, they're making less frappuccinos now, so maybe they have more time.
Oh, maybe they freeze them up now to harass you outside for smoking.
Right.
Commanders are letting go a defensive tackle, Jonathan Allen, because he's seeking to be traded.
Oh.
The Washington Commanders have granted defensive tackle Jonathan Allen permission to seek a trade, a source confirmed amid multiple reports signaling an end to their 8-year relationship. Allen, a two-time Pro Bowler, hit a cap of $22.3 million. Yep. Washington would save $16.3 million in cap space whether he is traded or released before June 1st. Seattle has inquired about Allen before the 2023 trade deadline, according to multiple sources, but with a new coaching staff, it's uncertain if the Seahawks would remain interested. Plus, they got to pay him $22.3 million.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, do you think he's worth it?
Right.
8 years in, he might be getting a little long in the tooth.
Oh, defensive tackle, yeah, he's been hit quite a few times.
He's been hit quite. He's usually the guy doing the hitting.
Well, he still gets hit, too.
Impact.
Or pushed.
Yeah. What do you know about Allen, Boots?
Not much. I mean, not a huge name really on that team. The more bigger names was Chase and the other guy on the other side.
Jaden Daniels?
Yeah. So, I mean.
He makes a base salary of $15.5 million, and he's not one of the big names?
No.
Is that low
sounds
paying?
like someone fucked up on the pay scale.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean,
I'll go sit the bench for $15 million.
If the guy's a 2-time Pro Bowler,
right?
I mean, he's got to be good at what he does.
Sure.
Realistically, you don't hear a lot about the defensive players.
No, you don't.
There's probably 3 or 4 that really people know about that aren't entrenched in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
But, hey, whatever, wish him the best. I think what's even funnier, though, is something that you're not covering is the fact that the Packers are trying to get the tush push eliminated.
That was the unidentified team?
What is the tush push?
So the tush push, the unidentified team is the Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
So the tush push is the quarterback lines up and the running back is behind him. And then what happens is 2 people push him through the offensive line to score. The only team that's really successfully mastered that is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh.
Everybody else who's tried it does a shit job of it. So now they're trying to get it eliminated, which I think is absolutely ridiculous.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Just learn how to stop it. I mean, I've seen it be stopped before.
Right.
Well, the problem is the center cuts underneath.
Okay.
So actually cut blocking is illegal.
Okay. I guess if it can be seen, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem. It can't be seen.
Yeah, they can't see it when he's doing it because
Yeah.
people are pushing somebody over the top of him.
Oh, is that your analytics from that?
Yes.
That's your analysis?
There you
Yes,
go. Well, he
logistically
saw it
speaking.
a lot in the Super Bowl, remember?
Yeah. And the blowout to your boys, Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't follow my wife's team. not
Yeah,
mine.
now you're not interested. You're like, it's not my team.
Oh, trouble.
Allen has a
Whoa.
base salary of $15.5 million, though none of it is guaranteed. Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we're going to pay you $15.5, but maybe not.
Well, he's been paid before, and it's probably, you can't get injured. I don't know.
I guess it's next part then. Allen 30 missed 9 games this season with an injury.
There you go.
Torn pectoral muscle. That was initially said to be season-ending, but during surgery, doctors discovered the tear was not as severe as feared. Allowing him to work back into the lineup, Allen played in the final 2 regular season games as well as 3 postseason contests. He finished with 3 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss of 7 quarterback hits. In 8 seasons with Washington, he has recorded 42 sacks and 108 starts.
That's pretty good.
Is that good?
So, yeah, that is pretty good. So he's probably looking just to get a solidified check. That's what's probably
Yeah, he
happening.
wants to guarantee a deal somewhere.
Yeah. Because when you start getting injured and you start getting sidelined,
And he's older.
yeah,
Right.
Defensive player.
those injuries don't go away.
No.
Yeah.
He's going to be in so much pain later. If he's not already.
He'll be rich and in pain.
That's true. I guess he can afford the pain.
Right.
WNBA star Cameron Brink says Kendrick Lamar saw a clip of her choosing him over Drake. WNBA star Cameron Brink probably never thought an answer to a red carpet question would eventually produce the highlight of her life. Brink, along with other WNBA future stars, was asked by Complex last April to choose between Kendrick Lamar and Drake as a WNBA draft, and the Stanford alum was the only one to stand out among the players and give K-Dot the nod over Dizzy.
Whoa.
Which one's K-Dot?
Kendrick.
Kendrick
Okay,
Lamar.
and Dizzy is
Drake.
Drake. Why could I have to give him weird names?
It's just a nickname.
So apparently she was the only one on the red carpet that picked the one guy over the other guy.
Well, look,
Everybody else went the other way.
that's what's always been kind of funny to me. Like, a lot of people picked apart the halftime show and all these other things. I thought that Kendrick delivered exactly what he was supposed to deliver. And
that was the halftime guy. You're right.
yeah. And I think for sure he's a better artist than Drake. Does Drake have more hits? Sure, whatever. But reality is, if some of those rumors are allegedly true, I wouldn't want to be endorsing Drake. That's for damn sure.
Well,
I think this was-
Palmer, you do know that this was a beef
This is a what?
There's a song that Kendrick Lamar that is.
Well, yeah, I've heard that from the Super Bowl. That
Okay.
song was about the other guy or something. But this
Yeah.
is just some interviewer went, hey, pick one that you like the best or one you want to date or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
super controversial.
Right.
Well, one allegedly,
Right.
Which one?
Yeah.
What?
Drake.
That's the guy. That was the dog fighter guy, wasn't he? Allegedly.
No,
Dog
that's,
fighter?
that's Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Vick.
That's a totally different sport. This is a rap artist.
I don't know. They have weird. They all have
Maybe
weird.
he
That's
has
the
dogs.
dog fighter. That's
the
from
dog-
like
the dog fighter
Oh
guy?
my god.
Maybe he has dogs. I don't know.
He might have dogs. He's got a cat.
Go back to Roberta Flack. I know who she is.
Okay. Jeez Louise.
Does she have dogs?
No, she didn't. She had a service dog. She had ALS. Don't make fun of
Oh,
her. Cam explained that on a recent episode of her Straight to Cam podcast, she was approached by an alleged Lamar associate at the USC and Notre Dame women's basketball game in November, who revealed that Kendrick saw the clip and gave Brink her flowers as a hooper, claiming to be a fan himself.
There you go. Attaboy. That makes sense.
Is a hooper someone who plays basketball?
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. It's WNBA. Hooper.
Oh, that's what they just call women players.
Yeah, they just call it.
the hoopette.
Yeah, the hoopettes.
Could a $5,000 DOGE stimulus check really be happening?
Probably not.
I hope. We all hope.
The idea of $5,000 refunds from the ongoing drive to reduce federal spending has been floated, but don't add that bonus to your account just yet. That's because DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency,
Yes.
ideally must meet its $2 trillion savings goal to make the kickback feasible. Hadn't he already found that much?
Already?
Didn't he? What? Didn't he just find?
No. It's
Was
not.
is he in the billions now? Is what it is?
I think he's still in the billions.
In the billions.
He's getting close, I'm sure, though.
He's getting close. He just needs one more government agency.
Oh, look. It's all eclipsed very quickly when he says, okay, we're going to take a look at the Pentagon.
Oh, they're not letting him in there.
Oh, they sure are.
Oh, did you hear that our governor, DeSantis of Florida, is doing a Florida DOGE?
Yes.
Yes.
And he's contemplating removing property taxes.
I don't own any property. I'm okay with that.
Most
You're
of the
okay-
property taxes don't get paid down here anyways.
What are you talking about?
This is one of the biggest states for veterans that there is, for disabled veterans.
Okay. But I pay property taxes.
Well, I'm just saying, most of the property taxes
Get a couple of goats and a cow on your property and say you're agricultural, and there's no property
This
tax.
is farmland.
This is farmland.
Yeah.
It's fine. You have big dogs. Have them chase goats around your yard.
Yeah, but that's a stuffed animal in your yard. It's still a cow.
It's still a cow. Kickback feasible, and the accomplishment is something even Elon Musk, the unofficial leader of DOGE, said maybe. How is he unofficial? Isn't he in charge?
I don't know how that works. Don't you have to get like elected or something? This is a
No,
whole.
no. You don't have to get elected to be in charge of a government agency. But I do think you have to be whatever approved or whatever it's called that they've had everybody been doing lately.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I don't think he's been approved or anything like that. This is a
He
new.
just-
This is a thing. This is a new
He's
thing.
just, I'm just in charge.
Yeah, I'm in charge.
How much we
got
got to pay you? No, you don't have to pay me. I got enough
I
money.
got 400 Billy.
$400 Billy.
What are you going to pay me?
You have to pay me the $5,000.
Let's see. The unofficial leader said it may not be doable back in January. Still, President Trump on Wednesday said the administration is considering giving 20% of DOGE savings to citizens. His comments come a day after Musk said he would confer with Trump about the idea. We'll talk about it. No, we're doing it. It's fine.
It's a great idea.
It's
Love
great.
it. It's a
Great,
huge
great.
idea.
It's a huge idea.
It's a
It's
great
my
idea.
idea.
It's my
It's the
idea.
best idea I've had today. It's a good idea.
It's a fantastic idea.
Even if the idea of $5,000 stimulus checks involves Congress would need to approve a dispersal of funds for taxpayers. That's where the problem is.
Oh, yeah?
Well, they do it like the last one. Just drops in your bank account.
It just shows up one day in your bank.
Right.
All right, on to cigar news, Michael.
Oh.
What about the boots?
Oh,
Yada
Booty,
yada?
you got one over there, buddy.
Hey, go to switch. Make sure you're on Palmer.
I'm on Palmer.
Oh, so he can, do stuff he's not supposed to do.
Do. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, there's no music. Now I got to program another board.
All right. Hooters is getting ready to file bankruptcy, according to Bloomberg report. Oh, no more chicken wings. The casual dining franchise is working with creditors on a plan to restructure its operations. No more chicken wings. Hooters is
He's taking stage directions again.
Hooters is working with the Ropes and Gray law firm to assist with the filing process. The company has not made a final decision on seeking Chapter 11 protection, but a filing could take place in the next 2 months, according to Bloomberg. The Atlanta-based sports bar chain shuttered dozens of underperforming restaurants.
You could speak up.
Oh, it says quieter.
Oh.
They can hear him on the microphone. We just can't hear him over here.
Oh.
As if we had headphones.
June 2024. Hooters joined a growing list of eateries.
Not the whole thing, just that one statement.
Oh, just the one. Oh,
Just the one stage
It was
direction.
in paragraphs here. Hooters joined a growing list of eateries that face the harsh realities of inflation and changing consumer habits. Since 2018, Hooters has seen a 12% decline in the number of restaurants. Oh, no. Starting with 333 at the end of the year and finishing with 293 in 2023. The publication reported, I'm sorry,
Come on, keep going.
based on data from restaurant consulting firm
Should almost be done.
Technomic. First Golden Corral, now Hooters.
We saw a Golden Corral still open in Fort Pierce,
Yeah.
Oh.
We were going to stop in and take pictures of it and stuff.
Last of the
but it looked too
Mohicans.
nasty on the outside to go in.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing it.
We're not going in there.
The inside's great. You guys could have had carved steak. And
Mi Havana is launching cigars by R&R, Raul Reyner.
You don't want to talk about how detrimental that's going to be for
We
boots?
just did.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you want to talk more about
No,
it?
that's fine.
it
Go
was
ahead.
horrible. It's horrible.
Go ahead.
The food there is really not that good. I'm not surprised.
No, it's terrible.
The
At
food
Hooters?
there's terrible. Yeah, the food there's terrible.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to Golden Corral because there was no other options. I don't even remember where
I
we
don't remember
were.
where we were either.
Yeah, but
Oh, it was after Greg's bachelor party.
oh yeah,
We had it for breakfast on the way out of Kissimmee.
Yes.
Yes, man, was he excited?
He was so excited.
He was. Oh,
and they knew him when he walked in.
Yeah, they're like
He's like the
"Boots."
mayor of
Yeah.
Golden Corral Town.
Where you been? He busted out his gold member card, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
Flash
yeah.
it around.
yeah, it's insane.
They gave him 2 plates.
Yeah, you know what? You take this extra one with you.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No
Oh,
worries.
Doggy bag.
You can get your waffle.
He knows the secret menu at Golden Corral.
and the chocolate fountain.
Yes,
Yes.
the chocolate fountain.
Yes.
All right, let's get into some cigar news.
All right, cigars by R&R. Raul Reyner, who owns the Mi Havana factory in Esteli, Nicaragua, will be offering his own brand next month. Reyner will launch cigars by R&R.
Okay.
Very good
Oh.
name. Debuting 9 different blends.
9.
9 in an initial offering.
Okay.
The 9 blends are divided into 3 different brands, each brand offered in 3 different blends, and each blend offered in 3 vitolas.
Okay.
There's a lot going on here, this man's cigars.
It's going to be
333.
Toro. Hold on, wait. It's going to be Toro, Robusto, and Gordo.
I believe that is it.
Yeah.
They are scheduled to ship during the first week of March. Grand Corona is described as the strongest of the offerings, listed as full. All 3 blends use a binder from Ometempe, Nicaragua, over a blend of Nicaraguan fillers. The 3 wrapper options are Grand Corona Connecticut Broadleaf by R&R,
Okay.
Grand Corona Habano Oscuro by R&R,
Okay.
Grand Corona Mexican by R&R.
Okay. So those are only 3 blends.
3 wrappers. The opposite end of the spectrum. This is just for that one brand. There's
Okay.
3 brands.
Okay.
Each brand has 3 wrappers.
Okay.
Each wrapper has 3 sizes.
It's the rule of 3.
Rule of 3.
Okay.
All right. The opposite end of the spectrum is Pax Romana. Romana. Romana? R-O-M-A-N-A? Romana? Described as mild medium.
Romana.
Unlike Grand Corona, the blends vary a lot more. Pax Romana, Connecticut by R&R, the Connecticut seed. Binder of Mexican San Andreas, fillers Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, Pax Roma Habano by R&R, with Ecuador and Habano Claro wrapper. Binders Nicaraguan Condega, fillers Dominican Republic and Nicaragua, Pax Romana Mexican by R&R, wrapper Mexican San Andreas, binders Nicaraguan Jalapa, filler is Dominican Republic and Nicaragua.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. There's one more.
You're kidding me.
No, that's only 2. There's 3.
Oh, my God.
Do you want to skip?
No. Yeah. It sounds like guys making a lot of cigars.
Making a lot of cigars.
Making a lot of cigars.
Wait. Did you leave the last one for the? Is it the best one for last?
No, actually,
Okay.
no.
All right.
So to kind of elaborate, so Postania has 4 core sizes or core blends, right?
Right.
One of them we're not in producing anymore, so we essentially have 3, and we've been doing it for a decade.
Right.
And this guy's banging out 9. How do you know what's going to work and what's not going to work?
He owns his own factory. He doesn't care. He has all this extra tobacco later.
Yeah.
But he's not his own grower. He doesn't have his own farms.
This just
maybe
in,
it does.
Luciano's behind all this.
He also claims to be the record holder for the world's longest cigar, which rolled in Pompano, California, where there also is a members-only lounge called Mi Havana.
Oh.
Okay.
So it not only makes the biggest offering, but he makes the longest.
Do you think he's micing that right next to the? He's torching right next to the mic.
No, he's not. He's burning the window.
Oh, okay.
Emanuele Mussolini, named head of Davidoff of Geneva.
Mussolini?
Mussolini.
Mussolini.
Oh.
There's no M.
Mussolini?
Mussolini.
Mussolini.
Mussolini. Uccellini. Mussolini.
Not quite Mussolini.
It was close, though. No
It was
M.
very close. Very close. It's a distant cousin.
Went through Ellis Island, removed the M.
Davidoff AG has announced that Emanuele has been named as general manager and president of Davidoff of Geneva, USA, according to a press release. Mussolini's last position was as a business unit director of Lavazza Group, the Italian coffee company, where he was responsible for the distribution, markets, and business in the American regions.
So he's from Italy.
Team Axis. That's what you're saying.
Yes. I have tremendous confidence that with his experience and his innovative
Yeah.
and dynamic mindset, Emanuele will accelerate our business into the challenging U.S. market and take it to the next level, said Beat Houston, CEO of Ottinger Davidoff, in a press release.
Okay.
Emanuele has proven track record of developing successful channel strategies. We are based on win-win propositions and understand the importance of value of relationships built on trust and accountability because, you know, if you like coffee, you also like cigars.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird. You're seeing this happen in more than one scenario. I mean, like Pravada's now pushing tremendous amounts of coffee. I don't know what's going on there.
A lot of companies. I mean, Caffey's always made coffee. He's done it. There's a lot of people doing it.
Where do you realistically, how do you grab a guy that's not in this industry where you think that there's some things that would work, right? Like there's some particular systems.
Well,
go ahead, Boots.
Well, pairings is like a big thing now. You know, that's become like a big thing.
Yeah, but that's all bullshit. I don't buy that.
I do. I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't buy that for a second. I just don't know, you know, I mean, what systems did he put in play where they think that Davidoff thinks that that's advantageous to acquire him?
Well, they're going to put cigars in all bags now.
Oh, they're going to go in a bag?
Like coffee bags? Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's going to be tight?
Yes.
Like a seal?
With a little breathe hole on it where they suck all the air out?
Right?
Yeah, they're going to do that now.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
And the cigars are going to be drank, not smoked.
We're going to drink them now.
Yes, we're going to drink them.
We're going to mash them into a liquid.
Right.
So, you know, okay.
Do they paint those or spray those? Or?
Do they paint them?
I don't know.
Do they paint those?
Like a coffee bean?
Yes.
You think maybe they're doing this to try to, because sales are down or numbers are down or whatever, you think maybe they're trying to do this to fill that void?
And the solution to sales down is hire a coffee guy.
Well, I mean, you know.
It's fresh blood, I guess.
Yeah. It's kind of to be determined if the guy's going to do his job or not. But,
right.
you know, which is kind of interesting. We kind of monitor that. But I think the reality is, as far as the cigar industry is concerned, pretty much any industry is concerned, as far as retail consumption, you had to continue to press forward throughout the entire year. You had to make these limited runs and all these other things. I don't know what's going on behind me.
It makes me nervous when the engineer gets up and walks away from the table. I thought something was wrong, but you just needed an ashtray.
So you saw a major push with a lot of these bigger brands of more limited stuff, and that dropped faster and harder, and they had more inventory of those things. And I really think that they were trying to boost up sales. So Davidoff does have a fair share of that, but they didn't have an astronomical amount of it. So I would assume that 2024 didn't perform the year that they wanted to, and they're probably trying to shake things up. That would make sense.
Well, they lost the guy a little while ago. The guy quit. The guy who was in charge.
Okay, so did he go somewhere else?
I forget what happened to him.
I mean, generally speaking, if you quit,
I don't know if he quit or got fired. I don't remember.
Yeah, I would assume that the writing was on the wall. You know, like, you can't fire me, I quit, or
Mutual.
Hey, it's probably this isn't working out. You know, it's probably best we part ways, or
Sure.
whatever the case may be. You know.
Here we go. Emanuele succeeds Dylan Austin, whose tenure ended last May. Zach Medwin and Alana Frazier have been sharing the leadership duties in the interim, and neither of them are pissed off that they didn't get the job. They agree that a coffee guy was the best choice, even if both of them are more cigar inclined. They will return to their positions as head of sales, while Frazier will remain head of marketing and retail. Emmanuel will begin his new role on March 3rd.
His new role as lightning rod to take.
To the other two people that apparently weren't qualified to run the cigar business.
It sounds like that was a smart tactic on their behalf. Yeah. Like, hey, you know what? No, give him the head position. Oh, it didn't work? Oh, God.
No, I guess he's out.
You know?
All right, Gurkha is releasing the Fat Boy.
Uh-oh.
Gurkha, the company that likes to sue people for using their name, has begun shipping a new cigar line that is called Fat Boy. It has nothing to do with barbecue or motorcycles and is the name which suggests the line is made up of a large ring gauge vitola. The blend features a Habano wrapper over an undisclosed origin. Oh, a wrapper of undisclosed origin over an undisclosed binder and filler. The line is offered in 3 sizes because they really don't know where they got the tobacco either. Gurkha Fat Boy is a 4x60, box of 20. Gurkha Fat Boy 5x56. Gurkha Fat Boy 6x66. The Gurkha Fat Boy is a wonderful addition to our portfolio, said Jim Colucci, president of Gurkha Cigars. So the other guy just sort of has disappeared.
Yeah.
Colucci.
It's much easier for him to just go away.
Well, yeah.
After the backlash.
Sure.
I mean, okay, so he has this backlash on social media.
Right.
And he pulls out, right?
Sure.
If you're out of the limelight and the brand's still working, why would you go back into the limelight?
That was the next question. You think he's still financially connected to the company?
I would think that 100% he's still attached
Yeah.
to the company. That's just my guess, but
Right. Yeah. Let's see. Jim Colucci, president of Gurkha Cigar, in a press release, customers have been requesting a return of the larger ring gauges we used to carry, and we thought that the Fat Boy is a perfect way to bring them back without copying anybody else. Gurkha is having the Fat Boy line produced at an undisclosed factory because, again,
it's undisclosed.
They don't know what
We have
they've
no
got.
idea.
They don't know what they've got or where they got it. They have no idea.
They just showed up.
It's in Nicaragua somewhere.
It's in a third world country.
So not saying the wrapper, binder, and filler and not word of where it's made, but we are very sure it's a cigar, and they came up with the name on their own.
It's going to be, well, what was the think tank to come up with Fat Boy? I mean,
Right.
What is kind of funny is I've been in this industry 15 years. You've been in this industry for about 10. Right. I think what's really kind of remarkable is you see these cycles of these things that happen over and over again. It's the same thing, same scenario. So when you start to see this impact of this draw, like an economy is kind of tightening, people will look for bigger cigars, interpreting that as value.
Right.
So you're starting to see that swing again where the 60 ring gauges
People have been asking,
are coming back into that.
do you guys have a larger ring gauge cigar?
You got any 60s? You got any 60s?
Right.
So makes sense. If it's smart, it's a smart sales tactic.
Sure.
I don't really like a lot of big 60 ring gauge cigars. I don't think a lot of them are good.
I don't like them. They're too big. I have a small mouth. I don't like them.
Well, not only that, but a lot of the flavor profiles are dull.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, it's
like-
supposed to be more tobacco, more flavor, right?
No, that's Romacraft. Less, was it more tobacco, more flavor?
Yeah.
But they're the only one who can claim that.
Yeah, but even some of their bigger cigars that they made in the past, I you know what? I kind of take that back because like the Brotherly Kindness is a big one. It's like a 58, I think, or 56. And that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But more often than not, I'm not gravitating towards that as a consumer.
No.
I think that there's better flavor profiles in Corona Gordas. And that's what happens. You're going to see the 660 come out, and people are going to be producing that. And then all of a sudden, 4 or 5 years from now, you'll see that the Corona Gordas are a bigger hit.
Right, something will cycle back through again.
You know what? This tastes better. And it's like, okay, yeah. So
I don't want that big one anymore.
right, this is ridiculous.
My mouth hurts.
Right.
Garo to celebrate 30th anniversary with a new line debuting at PCA 2025. This year marks the 30th anniversary of Dr. Garo Bulderkine.
What's his last name?
Bulderkine.
Bulderkine.
Boulderkian.
Bulderkine.
Bulderkine.
Okay.
Sounds German or some type of European.
German or some type of European.
Starting his boutique cigar company, which originally named Garo, G-A-R-O, Habano Fine Cigars. To mark the occasion, he is releasing a new limited edition of the 2025 PCA Convention and Trade Show in mid-April. To mark its 3 decades in business, the company selected a blend that features an Ecuadorian Habano Carmelita wrapper.
Ooh.
What is Carmelita wrapper?
No idea.
Caramel?
This is the second week in a row we've had these weird names attached to tobaccos.
Look, man.
Is it caramel in color?
Probably.
And it's probably a feminine type of leaf.
Why would you think it's feminine?
Lita?
Lita?
Carmelita? Well, they couldn't say Carmelo because that would be obviously caramel.
Carmelo?
Carmelo? Like the candy bar.
Carmelo?
The candy bar.
That's an interesting take on things.
An Indonesian binder and a filler blend that includes a Pennsylvania leaves, Dominican piloto cubano, and tobaccos from Nicaragua.
Okay.
The company calls it medium to full body with a sophisticated profile that unfolds in distinct phases, delivering unique sensory journey from start to finish. The Garo 30th anniversary being offered in 3 sizes, each offered in a 25-count box. Like to get some of the sizes, Michael? You'll never get these.
3 sizes?
Yes.
Toro.
Okay, this has numbers, and it's not numbers I'm familiar with, so I don't think it is a Toro.
Probably.
It has numbers you're not familiar
7 by 47.
It's like Churchill?
30th anniversary 30th anniversary is a 4 3/4 by 52.
That's a Robusto.
Okay, so it's almost a Robusto.
And the Garo 30th anniversary 5.5 by 42.
5.5 by 42.
Yes.
The Corona Gorda.
That's more Corona Gorda-esque.
Right, but these aren't your standard sizes.
So they were just off a little bit when they measured them.
Yeah, somebody's measurements were off at the factory. That one guy must work there now.
Is it the inside measurement
When I
or the
said
outside?
Toro, I said 6 by 52, not 7 by 47.
Well, it's 7 by 47. It'd be
Sorry,
fine.
boss.
It'd be okay. The Garo 30th anniversary is scheduled to begin shipping approximately 1 to 2 weeks, or maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Well, sometime in the spring, but maybe the fall. We're not sure. After the PCA convention and trade show, which runs from April 11th to the 14th in New Orleans, Garo cigars are distributed by SZ Wholesale.
SZ.
SZ. I figured it was not meant to be said.
Well, that's pretty interesting to make those cigars in those particular sizes. I wonder why they decided to do that.
I think somebody messed up.
You really think somebody
I
messed
think
up?
they had old molds or something, and when they put them together, and like,
this is what we got.
this is what we got. We've been around 30 years. This is the way they used to make them.
I mean, those are great. I mean, they're a little different, but those are the good sizes. Corona Gorda, Toro. And
But it's
Robusto.
almost Corona Gorda. It's almost Churchill. It's
not
almost a Toro.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy's got a weird gag reflex or something. I mean,
Davidoff expands Dominican factory to double production capacity.
uh-oh.
1,200 employees with a new highway access and a larger cafeteria.
More sandwiches.
More sandwiches. In a related story, Luciano Marialis has released a press statement saying that his imaginary factory is expanding to threefold, 1,201 employees, 2 cafeterias, and a video arcade, and a life-size statue of himself taking a wallet out of a basketball player's pocket. Okay, probably not true about the statue part.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Oh, probably
That'd be,
not true about,
that'd
all
be
the
silly
rest,
for him
though.
to admit that out in public forum.
probably
So
not true about any of it, but okay.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. It's
All the
alleged.
rest.
I don't know.
It's all alleged.
It's all alleged. Kentucky House passes cigar bar bill.
Okay.
Sends to Senate on Tuesday. The Kentucky House of Representatives approved House Bill 211, which would allow for the creation of cigar bars in the state. After a pair of floor amendments were made, the bill passed by. Oh, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing something move in the TV. It's driving me crazy. The bill passed by 74 to 19 vote. One of the amendments which allow a local government to permit cigar bars without the requirement of a liquor license, while the other reworks a requirement that cigar bars must provide a smoke-free area for delivery so that the businesses that are already in operation won't be forced to remodel their space to comply with the law. So it's just smoke-free deliveries. Seems odd.
I'm not understanding that.
Yeah, so that means that there has to be a section where somebody drops off packages and they don't have to be around smoke.
Correct.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my
stupid?
life.
So there's no cigar bars in Kentucky, period?
I don't know. It's one of the. There was more regulation in Kentucky for a long time, and it sounds like they're starting to walk some of that back, which is good for Kentucky. The harder part here, look, if I drive on the highway,
Right.
and there are diesel trucks that emit smoke, and my windows are down, am I supposed to say to them, "Oh, this"?
Well, in Kentucky, there are smoke-free roads.
they're smoke-free roads.
Yes, in Kentucky.
They're completely smoke-free.
Driving to eliminate smoke-free. So only electric cars.
Only electric cars.
Because all cars give off some type of smoke of some
Right.
kind.
Some type of emissions or something.
Yeah, it's emissions. That's the word, right?
Okay.
So they're worse than California.
Just for smoke.
Just for smoke.
They just have a problem with smoke in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Right.
No smog here.
No coal mines or anything like that?
Well, those don't smoke.
They don't smoke?
No.
Just when they collapse.
If those catch on fire, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Coal will burn.
I heard that. Just said they only collapse, but it's so low.
It'll still require new builds to comply with the requirement. The bill still requires cigar bars to meet a number of requirements, including that they must make at least 15% of its profit from the sales of cigars, pipes, and related accessories, and the rental of humidors. Additionally, it must be limited to persons at least 21 years of age, must have signage indicating there is smoking allowed inside, and there. So we got to put up a sign that says you can smoke here.
You can smoke here.
Except in the back where we take packages, no smoking.
Except in the delivery section.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, everybody's been beat there for years for smoking. So
The smoke-free delivery section.
And additionally, if a cigar bar shares a physical wall or common this must be good. Additionally, if a cigar bar shares a physical wall or common enclosed airspace with any other structure, it must take appropriate measures to ensure the smoke does not pass into those other structures.
you just build a wall all the way up.
It's got to be a smoke-proof wall.
This smoke shall not pass.
But they just paint that at the top. This bill will not roll back any municipality's local smoke-free law. That's not the intention, Lewis previously said. This is not about having a cigar in a regular bar or bowling alley or a restaurant. I like to smoke while I bowl.
You bowl?
No, I don't bowl.
I could see you as a bowler.
No, I don't
You
bowl.
know what I mean? With the whole button up.
The bowling shirt? I do like bowling shirts.
Team
I
Palmer.
do like those. This will not. He added he sees numerous people coming to the state for the Kentucky Derby and other events, and then crossing the border to Indiana, where they realize there is nowhere for them to enjoy a cigar and a drink.
That's not true.
Yeah, there's cigar bars in Kentucky.
No, in Indiana.
No, he's saying people go to Indiana where you can smoke.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I went to Kentucky.
I mean,
had
they
to go
sell
to
cigars
Indiana.
at the Kentucky Derby.
Got it.
I guess you can't smoke
They
them.
do. Yep.
The bill has been making steady progress, though through the House. It is introduced by Rep. Chris Lewis from Louisville on January 10th and received approval from the House Government Committee on February 12th, and now heads to the Senate for consideration. Oh, that's a long story.
That's because he probably drives to Jeffersonville and goes to see Riverside or Match, smokes cigars, and realizes that he's no longer in Kentucky. He's in Indiana.
It's literally 45 minutes from anywhere in Kentucky. Really.
Well, from Louisville, it's right across a bridge.
Right,
I went.
If this passes, we'd like to announce the expansion of Cigar Hustler, the old Kentucky home Cigar Hustler, where Greg will be moving with his family and expanding the Hustler empire.
So it's kind of blows your mind, right? The biggest bourbon state, it has no cigars, but everybody likes to drink bourbon with their cigars.
Right. Kind of blows your mind.
Really just missing some sales there, huh?
It's mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing. And there's other places that make bourbon. Tennessee makes bourbon.
Yeah, but Kentucky is one of the biggest. It probably is the biggest.
We don't fact check on this.
Yeah.
That's true. Jonathan Lipson launches the Cigar Prophet.
Oh.
He's a prophet.
Cigar industry veteran Jonathan Lipson has launched the Cigar Prophet, a specialized consulting firm designed to help cigar businesses sharpen their strategy, build brand equity, and drive long-term. God, don't do that on camera.
It's not on me.
He's not on camera. Don't give away the secrets, Palmer.
Yeah.
I've seen how brands thrive and where they lose momentum, said Lipson. The Cigar Prophet helps businesses make smarter moves, refine their positioning, and create lasting impact in a competitive market.
Is it profit like Profit, or is
Yes.
it PROP?
No, Profit, Profit.
Cigar money.
Lipson brings more than 20 years of experience in the cigar industry to his company. He is likely best known for his 12 years with Alec Bradley, which included 8 years as the director of sales and marketing. Following SCG's acquisition of Alec Bradley, Lipson transitioned to be a senior brand manager. Isn't it just a guy who does events?
Yeah, that's pretty much what that is.
Pretty much that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was in charge of sales and marketing. They buy the company, and now he's a monkey going to the events. That's
pretty much, yeah. It's ambassador was really kind of flagged high there, and you knew that your head was on the chopping block as soon as numbers went down. They were instantly fired.
Right, that's an easy replaceable person.
So they kind of slid in under the term brand manager. They felt that was more effective and a little bit more secure as a job occupation.
All right. Let's see. He also worked with STG from March 2023 until June of 2024. Oh, sorry. He transitioned to brand manager at STG also.
Got it.
What was his name?
So he's a lot of monkeying.
A lot of brand management transitioning. So, okay, so where's this guy been in all this band? He's been in the industry for how many years?
20.
For 20 years.
20 years.
He started off at Alec Bradley, or he wound up at Alec Bradley?
I think Alec Bradley was where he was at. Oh, no, he was there. No, he started as a regional... Well, hold on, let's figure out where he started.
Let's see this trip.
All the way to the back. Okay, started out as a tobacconist for the Holt Cigar Company.
Okay, started at Holtz.
And then he moved as a regional sales manager for La Flor Dominicana.
Okay, LFD.
And then he worked as a brand manager for STG.
Okay.
And then he was sales and marketing manager at Alec and Bradley.
Okay.
Until they got bought, and then they made him a brand manager again.
All right.
Like, he did really good at passing out cigars, so we're going to put you back into passing out cigars.
You can pass out more cigars?
Right. And now he's telling you how to start his own company.
So we got 4 different jobs, 20-year span, so an average of 5 years per.
Yeah. Well, one of them, he was only there for a year.
Okay. And
But on an average.
And this is the guy.
This is the guy.
This is the guy.
This is the guy.
That will save.
And a tobacconist for Holt Cigar Company means he worked in a cigar shop, I'm assuming.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that must have been a teen years.
Start off as a retailer.
Yeah.
Is there other companies like this, or is this the first?
Oh, I'm sure there's others.
Oh,
There's probably all sorts of people tell you how to run your business.
Consulting companies.
Consultants. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, consultants. The Cigar Prophet has partnered with Cigars Consulting, a Nicaraguan-based procurement and logistics firm with additional operations in Honduras and the Dominican Republic. Cigars Consulting was founded by Nasir Valawenza,
Okay.
whom Lipson has previously worked with in the cigar industry. Valawenza takes a comprehensive approach to procurement, including relationships with cigar factories across Latin America, quality control, vendor negotiations, and end-to-end logistics from raw material sourcing to finished goods with distribution.
You can't make this stuff up.
No. We're excited to combine our global procurement and logistic capabilities with the Cigar Prophet's strategic expertise of changing jobs every 4 or 5 years. This partnership gives clients the tools to streamline production, control quality, and optimize costs while growing their brand effectively. What the hell does this cost to hire this guy, do you think?
What does it cost?
Yeah, what do you think it costs? He has to make money doing this, so let's say we hire them for...
Probably a percentage.
Percentage of sales you're thinking of their boots?
Yeah.
I think it's both. I think it'd probably be like a flat base.
There's got to be a fee involved because they can't survive on percentage.
Like a retainer? Retainer.
Yeah, it's probably a few grand a month.
Ooh, monthly.
Yeah, plus X amount percentage in sales.
Right.
Yeah. Like, if you're
Sounds
doing
like pretty good money.
I mean, if you're consulting based, you probably wouldn't want to be tied to sales at all, right?
Okay.
You'd probably just want to get as much money up front. And your pitch would probably be, well, if you're going to invest in me, then you're investing in your future, the whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
And then by the time you realize that things aren't working out the way that you thought they would, it's at least
made a lot of money.
6 months to a year of you spending cash.
Sure.
For
this guy to tell you, post more.
Yeah, it's not like he's like, hey,
It'll be $4,000.
here's the brand that I've built.
Right.
Here's how it's been sustainable over these years.
Right.
And here's why I'm added value to it.
Right.
Right. And
Not like a track record.
Right. And here's how I can make this work.
Right.
And instead it's, okay, I've worked at 4 different businesses.
I've done everything from retail to manufacturing to wholesale.
I'll give you every term that makes it sound elaborate, all the things that I've done.
Right. All the fancy words. Brand manager.
But in all reality, I haven't really
Done really anything.
Yeah. Alec Bradley became as successful as it did because of catalogs, right?
And Alec and Bradley.
And there was 2.
No, only the one that we like. Which one do we like? Bradley?
Bradley.
Bradley.
Just because
Only
of Bradley.
because Bradley.
That's the one who used to have the mustache.
Because Bradley's a sweet man.
Yeah, we like Bradley.
We never really met Alex, so we're just gonna say
That's true.
We're just gonna say we don't like him.
Well, you got to pick one.
Yeah.
So
one brother is clearly better than the other.
As with you and Greg.
Yeah.
And me and my brother. So that's quite obvious.
And Bradley wins that.
Right.
So this guy has never owned his own brand?
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
He was probably instrumental in Alec and Bradley selling and making all that money.
Oh, you think?
Well, that's what I would tell people at a meeting.
Well, that's what he's probably going off of.
Right. We'll get you big and get you sold.
Hey, you guys remember Alec and Bradley?
I would like to announce the start of the Hustler Consulting business, please.
Right.
With our 21 years of combined cigar industry knowledge.
Over 2 decades.
Over 2 decades.
Of
Add me in,
business
don't forget.
success.
7 years of smoking I've done. You can add in 7 more years.
I got to be honest. At the end of the day, a consulting business for us wouldn't be the worst thing because you know, you would sit down with a person and you would analyze them and get their perspective and talk about things like, okay, you know, your expectations are here when they need to be here, right? Your hiring, firing schemes, all these other things that you do are wrong. I mean, I could break down a lot of that stuff.
Sure.
Because we actually have knowledge in that.
Right.
I don't know if I'd want to do that, though. That sounds like...
You send a couple of emails.
You send a couple emails.
You make a brochure.
Well, the qualifications here are a lot better than his qualifications.
Oh, 100%.
Because you own your own brand.
Right.
You have your own wholesale distribution business.
I could do everything that the Venezuela guy's doing.
Right.
All the logistics, factory making, moving things from here to there.
Right. Making sure the product is quality control.
Sure, I can do all that.
Right.
I still have people. They're just not doing anything right now.
They're just between jobs.
No, there's other lines that I wasn't involved with.
They've joined other consulting firms.
Yeah, other consulting firms.
Yeah.
Cigar Profit is currently accepting inquiries from cigar manufacturers, brand owners, and retailers who want to sharpen their strategy and grow confidently. This story is courtesy of Cigar Coop, which is the only place I saw it. I think. I'm not sure.
He covered this?
Yes. All right, we got a shop of the week.
Do we have a shop of the week?
I have a shop of the week.
Then yes, we have a shop of the week.
Holy Smokes. In the Villages, where I was yesterday.
Yes.
Today's Tuesday. I lose track of the days anymore.
They're a new retailer. They're working hard.
Yeah, they celebrated their 8-month anniversary yesterday.
Okay.
They're doing some things right. They're finding their way. They'll be good.
It's not an easy business.
It is not an easy business.
Did you offer the consulting business to them?
Yeah, did you hit them up with some consulting fees? And then
No, apparentally, though, we should.
we could help you.
We
Right.
could help you.
If you just sign right here.
Sign right here in the dotted line and give me a check.
Give me a check.
That's all you got to do to get started.
Okay.
No post-dated second-party company checks either.
Post-dated third party out of state.
None of those.
That's what it's called.
Got a listener of the week, Michael?
No, you do.
No, I haven't listened.
How do you not have a listener of the week?
I did shop of the week this week.
thought
I
you-
do one, you do the other.
No.
I did all the stories.
You even check with me afterwards. You didn't say, hey, I don't have a listener of the week.
You walked in, sat down, we started basically. We moved the things around a little bit, shuffle, and now I got to take everything back in the other room.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Hector Alfonso Sr.
Oh, our newest Patreon member, Hector Alfonso Sr.
Newest Patreon
We wish him
member.
well in his medical inquiries.
A speedy recovery.
Yes. We miss you, Hector.
We miss you, Hector. Okay.
All right, it's been episode 376, Cigar Hustler Podcast. Let us know what you think about the new setup. If you like it, don't like it, want us back in the other room. Give us some words. We don't care.
Give us your intel.
All right, thanks. Got to go. Bye.
All right, bye.